welcome to Ragul's Research YouTube channel. So this is a DevOps series where we are building our own VPN solution using WireGuard VPN protocol. So in this video, we are going to see how to set up our Ubuntu server, which is mainly required to run our VPN server. So the main requirement to run this VPN server is definitely you need a hypervisor. So in this case, we are going to use VMware Workstation Pro, but the basic hypervisor layer is completely up to you. So you can use any hypervisors, like you can use Windows Hyper-V, or else you can use Oracle VirtualBox also. So in our tutorial, so we are going to use this VMware Workstation Pro, and now we will begin to configure our Ubuntu server. So now, so there are two ways of installing and configuring the Ubuntu operating system. One is with the help of a disk, you can able to do it from the scratch. The second option is we can directly run from the VMDK file. So this is the approach we are going to do now. So for that, what you have to do means just go to Google and type OS boxes. So this is a popular website where they maintains the disk images of the various distributions of Linux. So from this website, I'm going to download the Ubuntu server. So for that, first I'm navigating to this website. Uh, okay. So once we enter into this website, this will be the landing page. So here we need to click on this VM images and download the VMware image. So because we are going with the virtual machine, we are going with the VMware Workstation Pro as a hypervisor. So I'm choosing that one. In case you are in a different hypervisor environment, just choose the respective one. And if you scroll down below, so you will see the lots of Linux distributions which are present in this website. So here we are mainly going to download Ubuntu server because we are going to set up our server, VPN server on top of Ubuntu server only. So and the installation of Ubuntu server is not a dependent one. So you can choose CentOS or any other operating system as well. So now here in our case we are going with Ubuntu server. So I'm just clicking on this Ubuntu server. So if you click on this, it will show the download option. So I'm just clicking that VMware VMDK image. So this will navigate it to you the next page. So from here you can see there are various distributions available in Ubuntu server. Like there are various versions available here. So you can choose whatever you want. In our case, we are going to choose this Ubuntu server 2004. So here also there is no dependency to choose any specific operating system or specific version. So now in my case, I'm just choosing this one. So and I'm looking for a VMware VMDK image. So I'm clicking on this VMware thing, and I'm clicking the download option. So once the download completes, then we can start our configuration of the operating system. Okay, so now the download is completed, and I'm just keeping it in a folder like under 64-bit, and I'm just extracted that VMDK file. So this is the actual file will get downloaded. So in my case, it's downloaded as 64-bit.7z. So I'm just extracted this VMDK image. Now we are going to configure our Ubuntu server now from the Workstation Pro. So for that, I'm just switching to the VMware Workstation. So here we need to click on this create a new virtual machine option, and make sure, so as I stated earlier, you people need to have the hypervisor default, so then only you can able to proceed with this step. So in this wizard we need to choose this custom option. So I'm just clicking next, and I'm just leaving the default settings as it is, and it asking three options to me, like I'm just choosing this install operating system later option. So I'm clicking the next button now, and here in this phase we need to choose what kind of operating system or which operating system we are going to install. So we know in our case we are going to install Linux. So I'm clicking Linux, and I'm just changing it to Linux 64. Ubuntu 64-bit version. Then I'm clicking next button. So it's showing the virtual machine name as well as the location. So here, just for my identification, I'm just changing the name as Ubuntu server. So this is up to you. So whatever name you want, you can give. Now I'm clicking on this next button. So here now we took the default process course and course count. So I'm not going to change anything it here. So I'm just clicking the next button. So here also now it took the default RAM size, which means the memory size as 4 GB. So here I can allocate up to maximum of 12 GB, but here I'm okay with 4 GB. So if you want, you can reduce it to 2 GB or so. So anyways, 2 GB is enough for me. So I'm just selecting the 2 GB option and clicking next. So now here it asking us to select the network connection type. So make sure you are choosing the use bridge networking option. So the reason behind is, so we are going to make our server as a VPN server. So to test the connection, it need to be accessible from the different machines or from the another virtual network. So because of that reason, we are using this bridge networking option. So and then click next. So here it's choosing the disk type like LSI, so controller type. So I'm just selecting, leaving the default one. And here also I'm choosing the disk type as SCSI, which means I'm leaving with the default option. And it is asking like whether I need to create a new virtual disk or use the existing one. So this is the main part where we need to focus. So in this phase, especially in this disk phase, we need to choose the second option. So you need to choose a use an existing virtual disk option and then click next. So now it will ask you to select the existing disk from here. So I'm just choosing the browse option, and you need to locate the disk where you extracted and maintaining it. So in my case, I'm just maintaining it in the 64-bit folder. So I'm just locating into that one and selecting open. So now it will automatically map to this, and I'm clicking the next option. So now it is asking because maybe from that OS boxes we download, no, at the time they may be created this disk with a different version. Maybe here we are using the 17.5 version, so it is asking whether we need to convert it to the present version or we need to keep the existing format. So I'm just keeping with the existing one, and it finally showing the summary page. So if you want to do any other configurations means, then you can click this customize hardware option and you can change it. But in our case, all the configurations which we given earlier is enough. So I'm simply clicking this finish button. So now it will create a new virtual machine, meaning so we just set up our virtual machine just now. So now we need to configure our operating system. So for now I'm just powering on this virtual machine. So I'm just ending this video with this now. So in the next video, we will see how to configure the SSH and how to connect into this Ubuntu server, because this is a console page which we are actually looking now. But for our development process and for configurations of our Linux, so we need to interact with CLI more. So we need some good interface with that. So for that, we are going to use the Windows command prompt. From that, with the help of OpenSSH, we are going to take a SSH session of this operating system, and then we will be working on top of it. So in the next video, we'll see how to configure the SSH connectivity and SSH setup, everything related to that. So if you like this video, please share this video to your friends and your circle, so that any interested people can able to learn these things. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe our channel, and please leave your comment if you're having any doubts. I'll definitely reply on top of your comments. Thanks for watching.